adeɛ mentia aseɛ ne sɛ yɛ gay na mepakyɛ ma fɛfɛfɛ na saa gay nsɛm no ya mepɛ sɛ ɔte aseɛ ni mepɛ sɛ utie ni yie nkrɔfo a onyame yɛ ɔmo pioneers a ɔmo di move eba system no mu era bia any move a onyame de ba na ɔmo di moves eba no ɔmo mu odu kyɛ ɔmo a ɔmo nya akyɛdeɛ ɛwɔ move no
Owusu papa Owusu Bempa akasa na team legal wife for nso abusia omonso akasa woni se de ne era ne mu trend pa ye a movie daddy lumba wuo atri nsensem no abusia eno obi ka bia ne asofo ka bi malamfo ka bi akonfo ka bi enkrofo bebra ahemfofo nyina ka bi abusia akoya asam kase pa na papa Owusu Bempa aba be kasa aka honhom nsem bi aka gay ho ensem na abusia tim legal wife for nso ababonten amono nso omo nsem omo ka ne se Roman father allegedly ewo manum omo se we gay ene sebi wofa se mema ne fa ne tu so ono nso ne fa mema tu eno ensem tim legal wife for eka ewo sansen omo se Roman father gay ewiase de bia na meka se wo se no yonko awotan ekwan be so no mo fa so a omo ka se Roman father gay simply because say Roman father enka bi emfa maame akosia se wa no enti na mo kasa anase de eno yensem a tim legal wife for eka na abusia papa Owusu Bempa nso aba be kasa ono nso aka gay ho nsem a abusia ne enya asem keto akora na wa kirikiri mu nso abobobobo nsem bi so a waka honhom nsem bi nso de afa we se ho a mepese o ka me ho kwagi nkiri mu no ene afoforo ka emna sisi but before that abusia yentie tim legal wife for ne tie papa Owusu Bempa nso ensem a o abuja baby a wo hwe me bia wo haw ne amane kodan na bia da eda wo so bia no bomode se woni me bedi nkomo ye de samna nwanwaso bi aba e frɛ ne se sika kokko na gold samna wo haw bia da eda wo so bia wo hia sa samna we se bi afi wo ye bema wo hwe me wo bema sam wo pom bema ye ketwa brabaji bula matali eduro bi na wo bema enye kese watimi abo adwuma nso ache ewo empem ye de akwankyere bi aba abuja no ye hwehwe wo hyebrim a ye frɛ ne se mpanifo akwankyere ana se wo betima frɛ back to sender onipa bi ha onipa bi tata wato bet ewo ho se wo se ne tibi obeku bomode so befa numbers ne gu screen ase na woni mi akasa mehwehwe wo hyebere mu hwia na bomode se me kire wo ne obeye beda
no ye se ni ade ene ye di na tem no ebasa na omo so omo dono na omo fight for him no in terms of ne yuri no any ni sister no ya na efa ba bi ne do ba bi ebeye omo ya kakra enti we should be cautioned that side no aside that we are on good cause. God is on our side and the winner is gonna win. In fact, she has already won a crown po nyankopon eni nkonemde for na nyankopon o mayendi nkogoda and Roman father. I think that the guy is confused. He's confused and then me who say blackmail no ebi koso ewo that side one month so intino ye Bempa let's present our case before God and I'm sure say dia esese bibia koda bia no dia esese nyankopon pushi no no obekasa dia esese epia bontin bia no nyankopon through the wisdom enam kwan a obefa so amane nyina yede aba bontin na enkonimdi aba mikasa bebuom obanyansafo yebunebe yenka nasem midase yamishwa obia pacho simina fansem no wai
aisha mama nkasa na minsifu
mama no si
mako
mama me no the power enti no Odika na aside ya na ye dabo.
You ba ate and the comport or what?
Yami ayebi.
Me kan se bu ase o de ba ka so.
Queen mama kan se na menwa nsi fom. Me issue warning. papa kɛseɛ paa ama Peace FM me do nyame ɛka me na
menhyia me ba mama
information de beba ɛwɔ mo
Mensia frame
wo de me ba wo de ma me issue
no
asɛm we de shadatem
frame na ye ni komo se fie frame
me nka but ɛba critical asɛm ebesi wo Ghana ha no bo for
me frame masada frame
hwɛ Israel dia menhyia ka no wo ho ɛwɔ mu sɛ
akomi tinti ai peso nya abotre
hwɛ sister star girl na mo friend MCI ye boa no wo ho me ka sɛ me wo Ghana hɔ a anka girl na bia me ne no abum makwa tete na abum akontokwa because me nim sɛ de ham aboa kwasea ne ade me nim ye na kamene na totopa because the girl ne ye no say abofu no etsi akoma wo mu hwe wa ye na adwen sɛ wo pese ofa asɛm we hu no or disrespect ma sɛ wani obia wo around ma sɛ wa and she need to be dealt with because too much girl na Jimmy na ododo sometimes bibi o ho a enipa mpenifo mo hu pa sa de na nipa we ye no enye but for them to tell the truth umbeka ni no krana che nipa no nim no omoden menti ase ya papa despite oni papa ananti pa onim no so well and onim say ma se wa na ye legal wife and a year we no e was saying ma se wa no ye the right person also ye no kuna yi enti se ma se wa ni wona say ni nua gina abegina ejia the right amana oh yeah the right thing intimate say omo kata ni amaso na omo pese omo de no krebe to baby eda body impact mute why wow but the piano mama this girl opportunity no better no disrespecting na the body language na say the obesia ye ne ho akasakra bufu abofro bufu too much. And so this particular person or disrespecting the piano mama ne chance wa babet now ya koya niti kitu ati se kosue ono so Peace FM wa no wo omo bet na wa no more disrespecting no more cancel fun no more ka ensem enye no kra enim esremo mo wo Ghana no obi obetimi I face that girl na mama no mi ankasa me fasa aka no because eye mebufu too much eye mebufu nsɛmfo bi ehi no permiti me ya too much ti me pese me kasa bebre me sha police by na all can
me have review my sister to me for back to her show ya na makasa you for rap on say nyame hwa pa enyo a chese wa ya ade ama me ho adwi no
kwame ono papa ne nam fiti do me
mama
onim kwan ama se wa
important role e wo no for wa life mo na nyame hwa ma manfo nim ye wo mu ntiro mo ka de omu nim akohia se wa help for rap on sa me just say me respect na me wo man asa akosoro aka no kra ankasa
tie we na ya makotie bi
Facebook.
Okay.
Grandfather, I feel you no ankasa. Eti wo kanu kre say ono ye errand boy. Na me say wo ba kanu kre. Your manager, so parade wo so your manager. Tell me kasa.
So my father they so gay. You say you can't say into 7. No will be a gear or kind of header.
Patrol mute who why? Dede wa wadi.
Yeah, my dear, me the move. My father did a big cow. Oh, you're born to my father didn't toy by or bisexual. Now they are see an son and I will pray God, you will bumpire me, but Jim and dirty December Michelle took you to
what? Me too, when I am your promoter, you know, you can't say on. You want to us soon, dear.
Mamma Cassa, I was your voice. On Shramo, my boy, Juma, dear Mambo be and Cassa, Yamin Shra Obia or Adi so. Na dear, yeah, catch a minister, Yami, why, dear, we are say, dear, be a wee be a yano creno, Yami or back. One was said, call to crano, Anyano. Yami on Concro, share my muma, one baby at the fire, CCA. Ama date ne kra na be se de maame no esasa ne koma tone yam wo date ne kra ho no abem enti nyame ne da na see in the first place na abusua panyi de ono no meka se waje na nim guase dada anim guase ne se waje ama se court kra so a obekọ no minim se court ebe charge no because wa ba be ditro wo de otumfo din aba be ditro sem no kra so enye no kre ai enti ono ananim guase na sesi a waje no na ya ayebo ade abusua munyai no so baby a waware da ano baby a wote aware ho no menya sure so obekwa akodi side check echi bi aye nyina ya ye bi da so obi kuna ukotafre ho na wo nkotena ho nkoje akonwa nkobo aboso wutimi sa baba wa wutimi so wachi ankasa wachi de papa na rewrewrewra baby ankasa na wiase no ade bia obeka agu amnam obi ani ho no aya hweso hwese nyame oni ho nyame wo ho enti wo se de asem na ten ne ho round aba besi ena anim guase na aka omunti afi omo pese omo san divert as say maame ayi akosi Bempa ma ne kuma enye no kreda enka onu ma megina mu emfa ma ne kuma oba wo yenyansafo bia wote aware yase ana wonware bi kura wo be kobi no wo expect obi se obi a wonu kunu abre no obi ntena baabi me se wo pa wo 200 na yenye wo ho ade a yenye wo ho ade wo pa wo bebrebe bia wo pe se yenye wo ho ade a wonye yire no oba betena se ma be ma ye ne ho ade no ena ne ye friend say yes or your oba na nya wo ntena baabi sa wo de awododo oba abaji obi kunu aboso ma mi hwe se de wadi nani ni nyina ma mi ya calm down se ye mu bi se ye nya sa abotre ni bia em se ki ebedru achi pa because me sa abotre we mi nya meba wanhwa meba bechi wabo he meba me nya tenten sa so me mani te sa de me bebo we sa wa hu enti ma me no nyame ankasa di na se mama no nyame wakone ko ama no afi wo mu ye yi nyina won se wo se obi wo ha na odobre ube hu no divert because ohu no kre na aje se dia oni why na dwene se ono de sika ye de sika beto no ana bibi na afi wontimi nkasa na baba wai de opre di ti akwa kwosha asemu me na me ka kire if you said nyoma edidi akire no se wanya careful na sasa autopsy foforo baswa ebeye nsem bebre na nka wo ye wabra wo ho ase se wo ne na wo ne na yeden o ma me na hu se wo no ayede kire ye se wo beboa be papa no anasa wo ye house help no enne wa beje aware no fine what ho nanso en onim se yanya wo ho ade nti ono me prehwe oba ye wa ye din ema dodo sen ene benya sa abutre ya maami kita ibi na wa mamamfo nenam ena omu twetwa ne pictures unnecessarily obi nani nua akwa airport akopkon ogu politin mu ekita no na enu ma betwa na wo maami bisase wo maami age 50 kwani ade no 55 no bebre yi nyadmo bebre no menopause ne ba pe Nsesaye bebre ba nipa abrabo mu 32 years kra hwesa de waye. Wodo ho ba be compare obi maame. Chese esese ababa wa minim nipa kra wo tu nefo a o kan kojam saa no. Na obegina nim guase a ewiase nyina saa samle enka won famfa ni nua ba ni mu ema asem no ensan konkopie ye friend say na nanom ho ma asem ne divert say date no definitely be change nti dia ma me ne koma pe no ena nyame oya ama no enti team legal wife dia nyame onhira mo papa onhira obi bia ode ne ho gi asem yi mu to be honest ma ye adwuma ni nyina ma ya de nyame onhira mo mpa ye ne de yeguso ye ebo ai ye ebo na duro ne nneoma entimi nya obi ahye wo Yesu di me beba na nso nneoma na ode aye papa ne ye too much ai nneoma na ode aye papa no eye too much nneoma ode ama papa na di ne doso eduru ba bia na papa no kra onne ne ho edu baby adia o ye nyina onhu basela na nipa ne ho so ketua bia na wase akae ne yere say akosha say wan ka de we onyifa nyame o yes if it is say onu ana na so de ne ho akwakohye nchichiriye mu na nso so na nipa ne ho so a okae baby a na owo okae efi a na ofiri mu na nso na nyoma akyekyere no nti ontimi man entimi nsane ne ho Nine kana yira obebo mpaye ama no wafiri na tabayase enti e basa na wankasa wa na ade kyekere wo ho say do say enko okọ na yire ho no DNS ato no enti e mema mo de matu madjapade na tare mo maso a mo yire no makono mo mpe na mu gu mo ho ani mase no mo de mo nkwaso na mu mu ho ani mase sa na maba wa ne susu bi tete ho a ukọ wo ne kotena wo ne koda enche ase ohun se wo kwa oyire ho a na wa pa bibi na ode ayew enti abusuafo nyame nhira mo nyame onhira mo pa onhira mo bebre pa ai pa so manu asi obi so nkasa
yes chana hu en mi ntwa wa no eno kwa de enya problem me enye so obi si o obi a onu kotoka airport won ye friend say if you are from ketekete na no moton no inside no bi to bi de kwotena business class me if you are about from any chele what kwotena business class na Metropolitan Magna airport into the eno ye den
so nkwasi ase
na ye na ye hu Bisi mi di chele wati, chele slippers, any if you are about to come, kwotena business class.
Okoja ni sister no.
Na no, okuta politics.
Eduane bia oto this sister no ye yi no. I say almost you want me fast.
Ah no jitama.
Am for
you share politics ni mu ma no.
Ghana dia ya semo.
Me ntemu na se wonim ye kromo for.
Sese. Boy.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Yeah, good day. Me person me bisa asembio. Me call live biso. And that evangelist woman or say mother wa okoma mother court letter no omba bechi na to American embassy. Babechi mother atum insane say mother attracting a man. So I'm asking if something like that is true. Like I'm scared for the lady, honestly.
Why are you scared for
no
lady?
No cry
Why are you scared for the lady? No, relax. Felicity, why are you scared for her? Your pen when you know.
No, I'm talking about I'm scared for mother now.
Mother ye nipa mother.
Which mother? Which mother are you talking about?
Oh, ye nipa mother ya you know call to nim girl ya or platform or customer.
I almost why there.
Yes, if you that or the neck court.
Or the neck court for the
if you that wa cassette ya ne ma.
See what threatening in mind. Say no free that no call American embassy wo honum. Mo bag Ghana embassy from Ghana embassy and the police for na kochi mother na.
Na I'm for keep mother anything. Na free that nyama o keka no. I want the live so evidence if you about for or no near bet no.
Sister, don't get worried.
For no ye nkaka say
She can't do anything.
Another lady on there too that is saying that Mami Bempoma is not happy with us the legal wives because as we are trying to
forget American embassy.
Na sister da bi omo na be kan say mami muso asem Felicity nyomo na be ka say entam if say me metena kumase yes me hu say yakasa sentam hu na e be da komenhia e be da ko otumfo so obi bodua na duane nim a e de na e kodane nipa no ko ne se ka se hwi nim e de na ombe dane omo na be ta sentam hu na ke obi ko to odwan ke be e be kwa hifofo anim intimate o masem o mo se no ka kan emfa kwa Mama Bempoma on fire si fomo on fire Mama Bempoma o ti edi me for mo la asam kwa ma ha me discuss because of we are irrelevant
I wanted you people to clear my mind
we are irrelevant so anything they say
ade a wo ye ne say o person ni kwa hwe no mu tie no
yes she wants to
try o be twa mo bi atiase bi obeye wono be twa kwachi moda no ti America
on krata
kacha fida nsa ono akwa America ono akwa Ghana no enkwachi moda so betimi akwa
o ye guy akwa Ghana na ehwa
ono defamation of character we defame mama akwa
fida abasi mi enko that December abu ofuru
what to say fida gina airport da
na ye hu ni say amanfo kuko parties ni ade wo US crowd
one party ko bi da where dey no kwatu wo boa
abrewan ko say on say abrewan no hwe no abrewan no hwe no e mi so neglect abrewan no abet na live no
say what abrewan so you suffering too
I think sometimes the way I didn't nipa emba obi mba be gugu so ne de emboa crowd ntimoma
and she should do the next one. She should do the next one.
Say ni na on the shed.
What was on say for it what was lumba man ketu ane de oba beguso. Wono ndo de yankoche no. Wono nim keys obo.
Masa
enkra ya de omo ba yi so wonim keys obo
ni formula.
Ono so ni formula.
This
ma be show
is royal ban abada ma who is royal ban
abada okofo obi kura abasa is royal girl wait
na
what mean ti obia
na Ashanti please
obi akofa baba dia obeko
mama mu yemi na asam kakra na me she's not worth it
what mean you
see I see
I will steal your breath I want to see
December
Apostle yes we team odobroni
obi kase team odobroni but ense me no me tai me support that the number me that number fan from
yeah that number na we support odobroni dey enya onya that number
relax
from childhood but omuntu mba asima
yenya nto kwase mam iti e wakama no
me Toronto me that the number fan that number oba ha no kwa na ye na ya organize some programs bi man wa and I've been a fan from my childhood me swana me dinichi sa entino one thing the bia no me de me gina eche ni say me yenya ye pass ntwe say yenyina no yentimi nya den enye baako eno na ye fight for we are not fighting for say odobroni ana say but I say ayya no ene eduabo ene san ntokwana ye kono I believe say anka yenya ntubuase na ye hwe say anka yebetimi edidadi atu bebiye na ebusuya me woni say enugase bebre na ye ma no aba saa asem we mu na ebusuya de dum adin na nkasa mpo no senti me hu say mo ka say ye ka say do
let me tell you something Apostle
ye
nye bebusa the question
I will be ready for questions.
What you relax mo man ka say me passion ya ye nyina ye wo ha
I try. You say I have been on Frida platform. Me tie both side near me call me sister Bakui Asante Queen platform should be I go there, I go everywhere. I don't stay in one point. What I say. But Anka me papa mono Queen in at times by years, but me Asante Panson by your macrantino. Me enkan
medium enkan kasa de yente
na uko Frida isu na no bobo dali number
no o de agudie ye be ha de enkonto ko bra
na Frida de bia me con platform so catch Frida say onja me infant kwan ensi nche
bra uni bibi o se o dollar da lumba pa apostle I just want to ask you one question so dollar de lumba pa he also ne din ne legacy ne be say his legacy is still unmatched. And I say that he's the greatest of all time. Wait, he's the greatest of all time. And just say, to me, a factor or a demigod. But in this situation, we're talking about his personality, not his musical aspects.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one, since I also daughter the Lumba and say Udobia, Nasa nipa newa. Upese obia oye nyansani bia peso ho ade ko eku nipa because oye legend say legend the why we see who the eku na nsa na de that form we can't just stand up and just bury him like that for then it's adekra ye kuntokwa ye one ye pesi hu adekra ye den eku because enya several accounts say na two and na wa uti bi say sofu bi betena say human error so human error no ye per doctor corner or cause that error no e ma ne ba ye no na ye de na kwa kogina adakem na wakoyi ne ho ano wo because meba minu mienu ebi ebetimi atome metimi akọ hospital wo Ghana na ma awo me pane foforo mama me wrong medication na akotome na ayesa na ada wo de so betimi akọ the same thing with me applies to you. It is who the cause of his death. My thing say, the death near a genetic disorder. How would you know? It be a communicable disease. It be a new flu. Wow, but concha kwa it be a bit many. I really couldn't be. And see at the end na what's your pepper who see obi Michael Jackson. I know say you cool Michael Jackson. Robert Nesta Marley, Bob Marley. Yes, see you cool no. Obi enemy age he died young at the age of then
Michael Jackson put
I'm telling you some come and see so it's year generation ayabano you need it for generation no.
Yeah.
It was 21st century. It's a won't be biasia. And we see who at the career the year and it said kind of history won't repeat itself. That's a that you too much for say Papa be near friend that the Lumba on the boss I knew no a legend or near 36 album. Now Obabusan said yen kuna so only kuno or we are never go see Obanka then over catcher.
Okay, so I heard say men come inside kakra. I heard say I heard say autopsy and then autopsy.
Oh, there's some sister.
I heard say. I
heard say now autopsy first one. Then Kevin was there, and then Denise was also there. And Kevin is about 32 years, right? Or 31, if I'm wrong. And then Dennis is a lawyer, also mature. And then Dennis was there. So if they did the autopsy and then Dennis was there and then Kevin was there, was Kevin able to explain to his mother or to his auntie say?
No, he never did. He never did.
Okay, so but Kevin is a mature person.
Yeah, he's a mature guy, but just know say your country are corrupt. We are in Ghana. Ghana.
Yeah.
Apostle, why should them be there? You to see as a worry. Oh, not baby mama. Baby mama to me, bet my conduct autopsy. just like that, without involving the a family, no.
But the baby mother was the one staying with him for 17 years.
And so,
no, the baby mother.
And so what?
No, like yes,
okay, Apostle, yes, okay.
The baby mother was the one staying with him for 17 years.
And what is Obi Akoye autopsy? One for the family and can.
No, like, let's learn. The baby mother was the one who had the keys, who was staying with him for 17
do the autopsy, but
one after the other.
Make us a few menu. See,
you are not. No, wait. You are not asking the right question. The baby mama was staying with him.
Baby mama
does it warrant her to go and make autopsy for Obi family?
The law I know.
Mommy, you say does it warrant her to go and do the autopsy for the family? And
okay, Mami Nkasa, let me answer the question. The point is this: when you stayed. We have the law in Ghana say when you stay with someone for even a year, the law can back you. Say you.
So the law wasn't backing any.
The
law backs any law. So when after 17 years,
the right to do anything.
See, asam na wo kan ewo ho. But not pan aware. Them man aware under ordinance. So obi aware under ordinance. Opa no obi got 20 years. No wale onyo. Unkan wo none.
So now it's on to
someone say
no family in Ghana. No family in Ghana. And obi obi girlfriend and a quiet autopsy. Mani ngwa de krono.
And you know, Agudie wa cancer. Apostle
cannot do the autopsy.
But the law backs her. Say, on an attempt for 1 year.
Apostle me buso wasem yi ma no ba na me ntwa so e. Ma me muso ya te ase. Ne mani me ne kogina ho ye autopsy no. Ya je atu. But ebusuafo so person omo ye omo de. It what is stopping them so mema onuaba no so aye ne de. So what's she ni ma?
Nothing stop them.
Ne mana kwa ko joy. No, why you have for? It is na stop you omo for no be omo be ye.
Yes, nothing stop them from doing again.
Yeah, open so 10 times the grandpa. Who right also 10 times.
Yes. The papers is with Sapini. So
what killed Daddy Lumba?
Apostle,
you can't just say on not 17
Lumba has German passport.
Because even the white doesn't have that right. Because 17 years, sorry, you don't even
Okay, good. Me perceive a discipline ba. A good year question.
My question to him is, what's up Daddy Lumba Sema? We want to know what killed him. Again, your person wouldn't also on 17 years no. Baby, I quiet and what dear. I also need all right to go and do that autopsy. 3, me pesa wo ase wo so pen asem amane wo still ye didn't them. Have you been to other platform to let them know say ye boy the voice audio has say ye share the property wo has say? So why are they doing it? Have you been there? 3 questions to answer for me.
Okay, all right. So the first thing is this. Odobroni cannot bring any evidence out of, or like when it comes to his marriage, I have seen some of the pictures on that number traditional marriage. I've seen some of the pictures. But listen, Odoboni cannot bring any evidence out until say you see that number.
That's bullshit. You cannot bring anything out. Why are we discussing anyway? This guy. What are you talking about? You're talking about.
Let's talk.
Apostle, me patch me super question. Would you then so we am one question?
Sometimes when it's like that, we can learn. See, it's here no ebusia amamre mu no me asantini. Amamre mu no. Me papa wuye no. Me papa wuye. Before say argument be a wo bia no. I mean tiase bia wo bia no. Yesie daddy wie ansa na ye busua no ye tena ase say ye beka problems awo ho any evidence bi obi wo any bibia obi but until say ye be say that number no
ene me nima busua
odobroni
me busua yes
any
bra we ye deni me patro first of all free here
you papa who ye no ye papa ansa ne ye ma wa
we asante ni me boa
me asante pa mapa ne mami ya
shoes mu me bisa question
mo betina asante
papa who ye no hu ye sie wo papa ansa na wo mami ma papa busuafo mu so wo mami ye o papa wale no
the point is this sometimes you na yin sia de
that's all we share
so why mami e fe say wa mami kwa e fe
say wa na no nche so ya asante de bet me
okay
Apostle sia de wa what is ordinance marriage? Can you enlighten me here? What is ordinance marriage?
Me my ordinance marriage ni bi.
No, I'm just asking what is ordinance marriage? Don't answer questions. Every question demands an answer. So
this
what is ordinance marriage?
I'm not just saying it. I've done ordinance marriage court. Ordinance marriage into meaning how ordinance marriage at here. Ordinance marriage is when you get married to someone at the government signatories and then your family is involved. I took my mom and my family, and the woman too took her mom and her family, and we all went to the court to sign. And the judge stood in, the magistrate.
Hey, it's not a magistrate, it's a registrar. It's not a magistrate, it's a registrar.
Okay, fine. If it's a registrar, not a magistrate. Yes, I'm learning. It's a registrar.
It's a registrar.
Judge stood.
What standing some judge Ben was standing some.
Apostle ni bibi. Ko back one ne ko AMA. Ana KMA. So wa brotefo a ko ba bia ye ya aware no mo ko anu akwa bu so mo say ordinance marriage e yen and na also assembly say
ordinance marriage grow you ma
papa warren the year ma men show o warren the year 1993 as say wo bo so apostle o sha say na me tufo te ma men ka sam show me ba ma men ka just am be fi apostle warren the year 1993 1991 wo bo so no o mo ko ye ordinance 2004 no automatically customary one a cancel ordinance na is them so when ma make catch so densa so the yen fancy nwu awale so when ma make catch yen fancy ordinance marriage awale okokota kaka say I ordinance ba nti ye jai
o say yen picking you up
nobody picking you up sha say no tie and say make catch
apostle
ya wo yes no obi atwime kwa ya
apostle wunim bibi ai mumia man na men ka asem nchen Yeah, or pregana kasa recordings are no kase papa ne nye ne ho ade. Na abusia panyin mu ano.
Marriage is the family from family from
abusia panyin ne pese wo
support Lumba.
Omoya aware man ansa na yasie funu no. Ye ne ehun hia ye say we are fighting masa yeah respect, so that is why we are entertaining you. Mesra wo fi say aware na kofa ne AI pictures ni begu ha. AI pictures ni na ye hu onye ono amu gan krawaje atumti enya ema wa adwene nya ketekete te se de asem ketekete na omo kan so wa de
customary marriage
and both between both families customary marriage and between those families but organized marriage forget it, it's about nuclear family your nuclear family mama great I am wow say I'm okay say me pa cho kasa why also can odobroni squad ne ho ana papa.
Nobody is insulting you. Yeah, come here.
Apostle kai mo aso pesa osaba. Ya muda yin nyina ya semo.
Because he's not ready to learn. Ti yempese be entertaining na asem no.
Me pa tomo ma me kan bi wan asana.
So osre.
Postmortem na wo kan no. Postmortem na wo ka se me kan say Calvin ni Denise ko jina ho mo ye no. Calvin ni Denise omo ko ho no ni aye postmortem na wie. E no prega she da ko nyane omo ana ahomache. E no mo ko je paper bi. E no prega ka che omo se me ye nkan cho bia na ye sie da bia na ye see hospital.
Enkra omo hu woda. Wo se me na omo ko jina so.
Ye ni wi na ye see hospital no. E na nkla no ye approach emu confronting nkla na nkla no pa cho so na omo nim na say ni say ne ka chom to omo ko jan omo ko mu jima omo ko ni aye postmortem na bi. Enti apostle Daniel di ode apostle din to ozu ko yifi ho.
But they are talking about
the marriage judge the sign. Man's marriage judge the sign.
Never post the sign. Odobroni na wo support no only Bempa 100 million onye wukunu.
Mama great
any Owusu no. Koka che no.
Obi amute no. Or the stable or the strategy mummy emfi no. Great amokuno acho kasa papa.
Yo da se nya wa she.
We mu nyina do mu ye abusuan nti wo man kasa.
Akwa de. Aseme ya ase Ghana am say the homobro e kata no kreso. No kwena won Ghana nyina so say e bompa say enye yi. Be do say wo say kan no kro ne we ma. Na e de homobro bi e kata so. Minim de nti asa awara simi komode otobuni ntimi esa kabi court say ngu Lumba ne ma me akosia ware. Minim because na say we ask cry one cry no. Aware ne samo ware we say ordinance you say den o. Judge bia ntimi nche okwan afaso no yere ana okunu montana. Eni bia sa se chinchina maware a so no okunu montana dan ba ko mefie ba ko no mo na maware. Enti ya mo decision. Because betima wa kwantu no ma back say me back so betimi kodi akwantu 10 years nkata semti no hu ne re anani ko it doesn't mean say wa na go enti say mo ye Luma lawyers come da some ye court or somebody nka adwen hu say na me blame am because some do mo ye omajuma akatua no mo hia ska no mo hia ntia because say Lumba na rate na enfie bi a che na oba ne ma ne che a wonye Lumba na betimi afale for divorce based on desertion. So we are deserting. But say Lumba na anya then mo a lawyer keke mo ne oba no neti de court say because say all man in change no engineers in declare aware no eni hobiem. Me na maware me reneti ye ni me hyehyeye see we be wa hasen we ha the court and found but say me the masam court say aware we say no me refer me nche me ntimi bi ma na court hwe so aka bi but me ma fa anko oba na fa anko that's about call free ma na them lawyers they mutimi the court say because na all man kun change no aware na go I mean bibi en tosumu na say usade akra Calvin akwa ko jina say won ko help us motiam mutimi free akra and I didn't na see ukwan so with my friend busuani
na Calvin ko no ma yi ne nso na wi o ma ye bibia wi o
na akra akra
to je mu hwe this
girl no or a con artist and no person ye bibia me say okay na ne background ho ntini akan ya no atum That is what she did.
Yeah, no, you're fast.
We're very fast. So I didn't know. No, said that was a Obiako to Anomaho. And the Abage now said, Bisasa Anoma Beni. It's why I we into a Nico Jasa, Yebisana, Menen Manacran, and Quarcoma and Hushe. Now, what do you to
a crown crowd Timo, yen catchy, yen cow brothel. On tip English and on tip brothel. Ghana hospital on a brothel on Betray. Into the Onuku Jawa.
Oh, I'm crying almost a brothel. Germany almost a brothel.
Masa ono se me show say school no kon Dutch and audition Dutch no.
Almost as
me wa German me wa Berlin. Me ba 10 years o ka brofo anka say ono na ka brofo no ka brofo pa on English da bi oyi one.
Okay.
And I'm guy no very educated.
Omo try English power ha say. Omo try.
Aboti for no kra no. Udo mu kujina sa ne manema bi say ho a me sure so mo concentration be ka osa.
Onu kro ni ma
de kro ntu de no kujina ho na so ojina ho de so.
Ye na ye nyane na ahomachi na adu anopa tutututututu. Anko adida no
from. Omo brain no omo kita omo brain metima ka say omo brain ni so fine won dwene boni bi ante any letter bi an he will accept it what you say but
no no onim say bibia say bibia say okromia say ya bibia it's ojo onim say onim Ghana system no there.
So if say bibi ni what is preventing them say omo ma Faustina Fosu enkoye ne autopsy.
I mean bibia show the omo ye nyina kire because
there's something behind.
And it's not so person who they come.
This is simple.
It's no Ukraina or your banana in Krama. I was so crown person me a queer or touch, say be a would be being ma like oh no be vindicate yourself. You must all cry say you be any. Say me let me nishi found us in your so quiet autopsy. I don't care me cry me say question be a me home be sign.
Exactly.
Because I
think now man enquire.
Not for them is so abu say pay man for so this it is so many will be clear mudi fine any I can say it clear. So again mudi among touching a monk say we are gonna for bones and maybe a penny. Me and
even one main reason there the woman is pushing for another autopsy said there have been so many different narrations. Wait to say the narrations are not one and fie ya deni ko share mara mu enti the narration surrounding the death no cry no ye fishy into the mami hwehwem de ekun no ye hwehwem na bibi ye hu te bibi ani ma
fa na underrating cry bia ye ka kire o say abrochire ni akra de on dwene bibia ade na prevent ma me say e ma ne kwankwa hwe ni nua ni o se wakoye bia ba wate ase o mpe wo de o pese o ye ne dia ade nti na o pese o be ma no kwai na nya asem ne yenka empna sabio mpna etimi baba benya authority wo funu so funu so be ma won wale wo funu so eyensemfo na mo ka mo yenka no kore if you class amote akosa wana ya tiska wale no kra po na oya yire ya wale ne kra tam ni bibia mpo no ono kra ene ekọ court no mo si oni right wo funu so dia adentina ono no right adentina ono the right. If there is not something fishy behind it, and DNT no dey the all right to say one the best date. Hey, no papa wu jalumbo. Abro no papa wu jalumbo. Ono ne papa wu jalumba. Ne papa na so she fridge mu. Won kosie ni papa. Ansa no aba besie papa. Onyom ne besie papa no. Woni any right e wo funu no so. Ye nyinua ma ene ne wofa. Ene wo right abusapani ko ni right sa.
On at the moment in the right cry limited.
Omo ani ya na mama for who said baby home because I didn't know. Okoya enkum nipa foforo. I was a penny Emma wajuma nko form Emma commando. It was again our prevent it. Also crama kwan say be amu nyina obi abekle no. Ndi the first time more prevent ade no Emma man for say na baby wo ho na mo kata so mo dey sie. And so you ba na dia I believe say be akon dey be a betimi e dey no crash no because you ba no won say you ba nko ho o say je ho say ni maame na frimo na e ba pani enti anyafo nyina hyenase o hwe anyafo nyina so say ni you no amenu e we dey mente mo ma different accounts e fa wo no enti mente asem pese me so me koyesi na
me say asem we obi a wajimi na beje wo pregama so me say obi a wajimi na adwene mu no one na beta sa odobro ni ne nkrofo na chi because I was be anima a DNT na mama mamma enquire sa autopsy.
Mama phone
na wo press a yenko sie funu no. A DNT a edi enti na akosho se wa baa ya obaa no wo ye hwehwe ani mu kotale ne bum e ma obi ahu se wo de wo peace na wo sa fa chire letter wo ma lawyers ne chiro letter ma me ne se oni right se obeba ye na se no onya yire oni audacity na afa papa na japade do na di ka chire japade se ma me no oni right se obeba ma me na japade ho. This same person na ne papa ne ma bagana or receive what ma say ne man kra no or pe o ma sem na ne bakra no shit anything na offer kwa kopoku kwa damn shit to ahi wo eyan kwasi asem mi mu ya me ya but o ma mbufu ada na motesa mo ye hypocrite Ghana for ye mu bi mu ye hypocrite mo me kan no kwe na mpanimfu a mo hye o ma tini on se nya me on pe bone mo kote abedi ye ho
mo kote na abedi ye ho mo ye betu agudwom amodi ye ho
me kote na bi wo me ho
mo ya be ma mo de mo pa mo kan no ye do obi ade be ba Siafo.
Can you form?
We are not my baby. No more Siafo.
Na de mo no mo ka se me na nya ba no so de ko head official ko film se be na ko abeton yam no be hu se afi de me kwa we na mo hu se ekomuni abema no na omunya so mo katakata ne mas na Ghana ho no menim di nti a wo se ni pe wo pen kra no adane oye otanfo because obese wo seek for justice na ho aye dodo na ehi ade omuye de clear e show say bibi wo kata bibi so
edi enti na chenchi na yenkosi na bra wo papa wuja no but still I was yenkosi papa na ansa ne na ansa no where you engagement mo ka se ya jimi wo hu me see ya kan se mu na ge ya kofa papa ne dan mienu e kofa
era na de be ka wo
koton ama lawyer e na lawyer no e betia ya na so lawyer no hwehwem na tese waye change of waye ye niema bi wo ma wo hwe papers na wo hu se nyema na ga na ye no papa no ye papa yi wu ya no ye no sniper wo wudi ntiche nye na mami chase sam ne nkebia ka mam no afa adura no mawu enye ne mami ye koma mami ya mi ni bebia nkasa mi mami
sota be de omo ye omadwen se Ghana for no set for da ka so enye hwe dipa na owu awie mo de mo mi enkosie no sa mentality no ene ne wo omadwen o Ghana fa menya menye hwe nipa ekra no yare dada owu enye hwe sa adwene na no mo dwene wo mutirimu it's not quite sad. Na some old Ghana na munim no. And yes, I'm modern Ghana here with you. And yes, sir. So be free ma. And a busia. Na so yes on my autopsy. And ya walk from we are cotiedi. We are sako ye hon autopsy. Every crime see that. Na ye show nim na ye Ghana mpanimfo a. E ka mo sori a na ma fe efia busia ni nim. Mo se ekochia ho efia busia nintim mo se ekochia ho na wo busia fo wo busia pani wo hwe masa ankwasase mu ekoso wo efia busia nintim na kredi wuye ne mane na busia fo na ofie o at least there's a pani mu be there obabo a friend say amane opreganity mu koduru ahwa na ba amane sa question have been meant to ask se mu koduru opreganity ho na ahwa na ba amane
some move now wrong a goodie some move no more any dear and I wrong pass some corner okano so if you want me sadie no
I am one Ghana penny for tim pass am chance sebe obi anyansa ni nitrim obi aso mfra busuam obi abibi muda amoko at least there should be a family member or ho a oba amane mokwan makosi continue we say and we went to greet one
mama girl na ye munyina he ebusapani mama girl na ye munyina nkurasefo
oya mu nkurasefo wo se munyina ba de nya adwuma
amamlem na busuafo ho ne empanyifo koche hwe se na no Pentecost for lo pastor koche ya busuani be na wo na no diga ne Faustina call honom na girl we the police ni ayi agada fie ho ma pam ma firi ho
me se Ghana company for me ya shimu Mama get we Jimmy get we Ghana mpani for get we ama ya wo se nyansa bia ni mutirim monwene because mo frɛ busiam efi a mo be koma busiani ba kokra anim busia ekohye lumba family ekohye mo mpani for ma ya ma so munim nyansa a mo gu Ghana e ka akere mo se mumu wa mabusiafo at least ne bapani bi kra wo na mo kwachi akra nyashi obi ani ho zaga ne content and we went to Lumber's family munya san kwasi asem ni jimi no na ge wa jimi mu nyina wajimi mu nyina
wagu abusua no mu ase kra na abusua
enye abusua nko wagu Ghana fo ani mase wakyese onimnya sache Ghana fo nyina
abusua henie wom empanifo watitu fo no mo na mo de hia odi mu se in bucket walumba odi mawu na oba na onity ene kwakwa ya autopsy report ama abusua wa asset
Nwa kra
odewe untimi abusua
can you imagine say na penyu pa twofon frɛ lawyer kusi ebe man a bribe ade
dia abusua me
nti nye adwuma
ade
omo ti nye adwuma Ghana mo
papa ne se mi som na asɛm ne say na tie no
na se o makoda di fie wa kodidi pen e bia ge na ye aduane no wa wonim do
ade na mo te sa Ghana fo se wa na ode ne kra to ho ma ba eboa ne ma papa ne beye ba bi one na mienu aye adwuma wa japade wo mu no nti ono de on konsapan mu ye nipa bone fo nyam betwetwe mu na
ba ade ye me ya sa Pentecost for na mo call ho no mo Pentecost for so obi kwanyem de onware ya mutunu kotena akire na wo so propeni watimi akompna ho asa atwa ho pesa de aba watimi akompna ho atwa
see Nyankopon efa sa de we so
God will expose you all so obi nyem wo ho na se mutuno esan na se obi ni obi akowo na man tuna say na so for penim ko ya twetwe anima God has exposed you all
ya for mo de bribe ko papa ne so on jene de mo so le na ma mo na mu di na
me ti amo pa cho metimi aka bibi kakra fa Pentecost ni na okọ ho no
me pa so ka bibi fa ho
me pa cho the reason why okọ ho ni say abusia panyin ni nua ketua apostle wo Pentecost mo retire apostle or Canada. Enti me fan say Lumba ne uncle eni abusu apanyin ni nua na owo Canada no eno nti ena ma okọ wa anko ho for
abusu apanyin fie no ko
abusu apanyin ni nua no onim se
abusu apanyin ni nua ni fie no ko
onim se ni nua no.
However, neither Joshua nor Elisha was eligible to meet Jesus on the Mount of Transfiguration. It was Elijah and Moses that met Jesus on the Mount of Transfiguration. Now, this is the point I want you to understand. I want you to pay attention, undistracted.
At times,
sometimes,
people
that God make pioneers,
system,
who spearhead moves of God into the system. Now there is a move of God for every era.
Now moves
now those who are pioneers of the move, those who spearhead the move, they are in a high realm than people who derive gifts out of the move.
Abraham at the move
Abraham initiated a move.
Abraham ne era no obie no ma ocheno.
And so in the era of Abraham, there was none comparable to Abraham as far as that move is concerned.
Obie no ma do osom abansanse so an mo du chen Abraham.
There is nobody who has ever introduced any form of worship who is higher than Abraham.
Another era, a prophetic movement.
Now, another era, which was the era of the prophetic movement.
Samika Abraham dia, Mecca dia babesi judges.
Now, if I talk about Abraham, I would his time frame would span up to the time of the judges.
Enti free Abraham ne so ade ba judges obia ni hon man level ebeduru Abraham.
And so from Abraham's time up until the judges, there is none whose level is up to Abraham's level.
Onyame de nipa ebata ni din ho.
Now God associated his name with men.
The God of Abraham first.
Abraham nyankopon, and
the God of Isaac
nyankopon,
and the God of Jacob.
Ansanaba Jacob nyankopon.
Isaac every Abraham.
Isaac is Abraham's son.
Enti Abraham ewo higher realm than Isaac.
So Abraham obviously is in a higher realm than Isaac.
Jacob every Isaac mu.
Jacob is Isaac's son.
Enti Isaac ewo higher realm than Jacob.
So obviously Isaac is in a higher realm than Jacob.
Then omo benyina.
Now all the people after them,
bold enough.
There is nobody who can be bold enough to say that God put his name on me.
And until Jacob and build the 12 tribes of Israel.
That is why God used the children of Jacob to build the tribes of Israel.
Now, some movement way.
So we are done with that move.
New movement.
So we are coming into a new move.
A prophetic movement.
Which is the prophetic movement.
Prophetic movement.
The pioneer of the prophetic move.
Your friend of Prophet Samuel.
He is called Prophet Samuel.
I believe Samuel can.
I believe that this name is very common.
No prophet.
Samuel. There is no prophet who is higher than
because pioneer.
Because he is the pioneer.
Israel.
He is the first prophet that God spoke through to the people. To the people of God, which is Israel.
Into the and
so he came upon the earth with the power and the anointing of the prophetic.
But so study scriptures.
But when you study the scriptures, you will notice that many prophets performed many signs and wonders than Samuel did.
But Samuel, the level, no prophet.
But the level of Samuel is very high.
No prophet. No prophet.
No prophet matches.
Now, Samuel, the prophetic unction, the realms, the rank, are more than Elijah.
Now, the prophetic unction of Samuel, his realm and rank in the prophetic office is more than Elijah.
Samuel, Moses.
Now, Samuel is a heavyweight in the spiritual realm and in the presence of God than Moses.
Because and now the prophetic movement.
Because he's the one God used to introduce the prophetic move.
But Elisha, miracles, signs and wonders more than Samuel.
But Elisha performed many miracles, signs and wonders than Samuel.
Me can lay foundation with Sebaya me kasa.
Now I am laying this foundation just to prepare your mind for what's about to follow.
So
there is no prophet who is higher in rank than Samuel.
Obibeka said Moses in Cain, and Elijah in Cain, even Transfiguration Mountains. Onyame, a small moment by Yesun chain. Moses ebejina Yesun sanifaso. Elijah jina Yesun sabonkumso. Omunyina do glory and omunyina bright. But not Jesus' brightness no more than them. Enti prophetic realms. Moses and Elijah, but it's not true.
Now, somebody may say that, you see, look at the fame of Moses and somebody like Elijah, to the extent that they even appeared with Jesus on the Transfiguration Mountain. The fact that they were glowing, just that Jesus was shining more than they were. Because of this, it may stand to reason, they may easily conclude that they are very high in the prophetic realm than Samuel. But that is a misconception.
Obia, nyame fa no so di move eba. Obi bia ubenya sa move no mu achede onto de nyame enam ne so di move ne baaye no.
Anyone who pioneers a move, you can never rub shoulders Nobody can ever rub shoulders with a man who pioneers a move. Somebody that derives a gift out of that move cannot rub shoulders with a pioneer. That's how it is. Like,
okay, Memphane say, Mr. Afo.
Now, an example, Mr. Afo comes to Prophet Owusu Bempa.
Na Prince.
And then Prince is also with me.
Prince,
Prince is the young man who lives with me.
Michael.
Or let's say Michael.
Last we know Pastor Mike, you know.
the one some time ago people were calling Pastor Mike.
And I say Abia Cash or
let's say Brother Cash.
Now Mr. Afo
and then Mr. Afo comes to see me.
Now me person me suma obia.
And I want to send somebody.
Abra. Excuse me to use this word. My servant, your prince, mean to mean kosuma Mr. Afo.
Now, while Prince, who is my servant, is in the house with me, I cannot forsake him and go and send Mr. Afo for an errand.
Because Mr. Afo, a commanding woman, because I am more than Prince.
Because the honor Mr. Afo has with me is more than the honor Prince has.
And on your friend levels.
Now that is what we call levels.
And Abraham
so yes, Abraham
Samuel
is there. Samuel is there.
Elijah
too.
Elisha
Elisha is there. Elijah too will be
Moses
there. And Moses too.
Onyame ensoma Abraham and Samuel, but onyame besoma Moses and Elijah because omu ye nyankopon servants. Abraham e nyame friend.
Now, in the presence of God, while all these people are there, God is likely to send Moses and Elijah, not Abraham, because Abraham is God's friend.
I believe so.
Now, I believe you get the example I'm making.
There are many prophets.
That is why there are many prophets.
But your prophets be pioneers.
But there are some prophets who are pioneers.
Your charismatic preachers.
We have charismatic preachers.
But your pioneer charismatics.
But we have the pioneers of the charismatic.
Pioneers no and compare enya achedie bi our pioneers no ministry mu.
Now you cannot compare the pioneers with those who sprang out of the move and derived a gift of the charismatic move. Let me make an example.
I believe say preaching, you know. So me preach for 5 minutes at most single.
I'm not sure I can finish the message today.
Example.
But let me cite an example.
Our charismatic movement.
In the charismatic move.
Believe me. Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams.
The Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams.
Charismatic fathers.
When we speak of the charismatic fathers. You see, you cannot put him aside and pick someone else.
Dr. Mensa Otabil.
He and Dr. Mensa Otabil. But each of them have different ways they move.
Charismatic father.
So it is appropriate if you call the Archbishop the charismatic father. He is heavyweight.
Charismatic. Pastors in
he is weightier. His level is weightier than many of the charismatic preachers. You may
because
because he's a pioneer.
And your Pentecostal movement.
And then we have the Pentecostal.